We're done with Bob Baumfield. That's enough.
As you know, I've read all of the Giver series, all 4 books lately.
Okay, where's this going?
So, you know, like the city that Jonas comes from, the main character of the first book, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Haven't read a single
So,
book.
basically that community, instead of having kids the normal way, what they do is every time, so they don't have actual birthdays. Every kid born in the same year is kept together until a ceremony.
Until a ceremony?
Until a ceremony, and then anybody that applied to have a child will be given a child of one of those kids. So everybody technically turns 12 around the same time because their actual birthdays aren't recorded.
Alright.
So obviously you're just kind of like, well, then how were they born if they didn't have like an actual mother or anything, right?
That was about the question I was about to ask.
So whenever they turn 12, they get assigned their job for the rest of their life, and it's supposed to be based off of like whatever they like and stuff. Well, a somewhat considered disgraceful job is if you didn't seem like you didn't know much or like you wouldn't be good anywhere, they would make you a birth mother.
Oh.
So birth mothers were kept separated from the rest of the community. And from what I remember is you would be tested to make sure that you were like, you could actually give birth.
Yeah.
And then they would sit there and okay, this is where it gets weird. I don't know where they got the sperm from, but the way they said it in the book made it like, for me, it sounded like they just kind of took like a chip and put it in her, and then bam, she's pregnant.
Wait, no, that's not how that works.
Yeah, so that's why I said that was weird, because that whenever I think of Virgin Mary now, I think of that, and I'm just like, holy shit.
Well, okay. Is the sperm, is there supposed to be no sperm?
I don't know.
Is it like
well,
randomized?
obviously there should be sperm because like there's
otherwise
boys.
it'd be a clone of her. Yeah, everyone would be a clone.
So we don't know where they get the sperm, and obviously they're not going to explain that in the book. Do not throw the penguin. Do not throw the penguin.
No. Jared, the star I'm doing right now, I have to return. A mother at the bottom of the mountain is like, oh, I've lost my baby. And
baby.
And I'm pretty sure this penguin's her baby, because there are a bunch of babies across the map.
I don't know. That baby's crying.
And if you bring her the wrong baby, she's like, the fuck? I don't look anything like this. Are you
throw it
racist
off
or
the
something?
edge?
Jared, no.
If it's not the
she
baby,
basically calls you penguin racist and is like, get that away from me.
Wow.
It's not her baby. Imagine you're in a Walmart and you're like, I've lost my son, and then they just hand you a random child.
I'd be fine with that.
Why?
Baby.
Jared, no.
Look, if it's a baby, it's a baby.
I've
just restart. Just go back.
No. I'm not losing a life.
It's done.
I'm not losing a life.
Just go down.
I'm not losing a life.
Go down. And go down.
I've almost got it. Aww. You actually want me to restart?
No, I meant just go back down.
How to get up though? I don't remember.
What do you mean you don't remember? You just went up there.
I hate it. I didn't go up there.
How did you get up there then?
I left the level because I got a star.
Oh shit. That's a good question, man.
Quick, just ask them. How long has the mouse been on the screen?
It's been on the screen.
How long, Jared?
I'm not sure.
Can I make it? Can I make it? Can I make it? I did not make it.
Okay, so yeah. The Giver's a weird series, but I loved it. It was good. Yeah, shit. Jared, think. Yeah, but so what most people would be given in this community to prevent emotions is a pill.
Yeah.
Birth mothers aren't allowed to be given this pill.
Why?
I'm not sure. It probably like affects the baby or something. So
they're the only people allowed to feel emotion.
No, they're not even supposed to. that right after the pregnancy is over, they're supposed to start taking the medicine.
Oh.
So,
but isn't their job only pregnancy? What do they do when not pregnant?
They just kind of chill. So they'll have 3 pregnancies, and then they'll be given just a random assignment.
Oh, cool. I get
But the things about birth mothers is,
I did not mean to fall.
If I remember correctly, they're not allowed to marry.
Not allowed to marry.
They're not allowed to have their own kids.
All right.
And fuck.
Well, isn't that kind of a given? I thought you were saying no one's allowed to have their own kids.
Well, okay, that's not what I meant. So, when you remember how I said at this,
Jared, look at the screen.
Bro,
I forgot you could do that.
Okay, so you know how I said
Mario
at the ceremony, if somebody applies to have a child, they'll hand them a child. So the babies that the birth mother produces, is just given out to are like husband and wives that applied for a child.
Aye.
So let's say you and your girlfriend were like, or well, you don't even get to choose your wife. They decide who's your wife.
All right.
So what they'll do is they'll sit there and be like, are these people fit to have a child if they apply for it? If they say yes, they'll give you a child at the ceremony.
All right.
So technically, nobody has a father or a mother that they're aware of because they don't know what that means.
But they definitely have like a mother.
They definitely have a mother.
Do you think they figure out?
No.
Yeah, see, it was her baby. I knew it.
Okay.
I'm smart.
So
big brain.
They're not supposed to figure it out.
She shat a star.
So, in the book, Jonas brings a baby with him named Gabe. And because Gabe never grew up in the community, he doesn't understand that nobody in the community knew their mother.
Oh.
And the thing about Gabe's mother is she was a birth mother who was told that she could have a baby, but she actually couldn't. So she had a C-section. And because of that, they told her she's no longer fit to carry a baby.
Oh.
So what they did was...
Oh, those eyes. Like a doll's eyes.
You remember how I told you after they have a baby, they're supposed to be given the pills, right?
Yeah.
So because she had a C-section, there was a lot of chaos going around. They forgot to give her the pills.
Oh no.
So she got emotionally attached to the baby.
Oh no.
So she was given her new assignment and she had to find her baby because she's
emotionally attached.
She's the only person in that community except for Jonas and the Giver that can feel love. So she finds out that the baby has been struggling to like fit in with the rest of the babies. It's called like failure to thrive or something.
Oh.
So all the other babies are quiet, but Gabe is constantly crying.
As a baby should.
Yeah. Well, all the other babies are quiet constantly. They never cry. Only Gabe.
Lovely.
So Gabe is held back a year, and if he doesn't stop crying after that year, they're going to release him, which in this world means kill him.
Oh no.
So they say if this baby isn't fit to be given to a family next year, we're killing him.
Oh, that's not good.
So she hears this and goes, holy shit, what am I gonna do for my baby? Well, Jonas takes Gabe because he also hears about this and he doesn't want Gabe to die.
I wonder why.
So whenever Jonas leaves the community, everybody starts to feel love. All of them can see color. They have memories of the past. They finally understand what true like torture is and not like this perfect world they've been living in that's been full of lies.
Right.
So now, because everybody's feeling this and they all know what it's like, the mother of Gabe is like, holy shit, my baby's gone. Because whenever Jonas first disappeared, they had basically said, hey, security breach, by the way, there's a fucker missing.
There's a fucker.
And they did a search party and shit, and the birth mother was sitting there like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, where's my baby? And Gabe was with Jonas. So she's like, my baby's dead. So there's been a boat that would bring them like food and stuff every now and then. And she walks up to that boat because she had been flirting with the guy that was on the boat. No, you can recover. You can recover.
Oh! MLG.
So she hadn't actually been flirting with him. I just said that.
All right.
But it felt like the guy was trying to get her on the boat. That way they could be together.
Weird flex.
So she gets on the boat because she knows a couple of the people on there, and she's crying, and they're not sure why. But they're just like, hey, we gotta go now. She's still on her boat, so she's coming with us. So...
Ow, bastard, ow.
What happened after that, nobody's sure of because she lost her memory.
Alright.
But she appears in a village, and long story short, she's like, oh my god, I remember having a baby. Where the fuck's my baby?
Odd.
So then she has to climb a cliff.
What?
She has to train to climb a cliff, and then at the top of the cliff, somebody will give her her most desired wish for something of her. It's a really good book series, and I'm like spoiling a shit ton of it.
I think you're butchering it.
No.
That doesn't sound like a coherent plot. I'll be honest.
Okay, so this is in the final book, and it's like split into 3 separate sections.
Uh-huh.
One's called like fuck, what is it? I can't remember what the 3 sections are called. It's just the 3 sections are the story that I told for the most part. Her living in this village after she got off that boat.
Ow.
With amnesia. And then the third part of the story is all told in the perspective of her son Gabe.
Oh. Isn't he like a baby?
No, because think about how much time has passed through all of this.
Like
there are
2?
4 there are 4 books, and in the first book, Jonas took Gabe when he was like 1 or 2 years old.
Well, that's a while.
Yeah.
Ah, shit. Oh, I'm alive!
So, I think like 8 years passed in total.
That's not long.
It was pretty fucking... Because like,
fair, that is like
he went from being a baby to being like...
Yeah, you're making a good point.
12 or 13. Grab the fucking mushroom!
Jared, I don't need this. This is an ice level.
You've already missed out on 1 mushroom.
This is an ice level, Jared. I don't need this.
Parkour.
I'm not gonna...
jump it! Jump it!
You better be glad there's a ledge there, because...
That is 100% your fault.
No! Fuck you. Platforming is hard. Oh my gosh.
I'm just gonna watch.
Oh my god. Going this way.
Maybe it's your camera angle. Do you need to fix your camera?
Here, I'll fix.
Why did you just make the death sound effect?
I'll fix your camera.
For some reason, as he was falling, he just went. Wah!
There, I'll fix. Better.
No, fuck you.
Okay. Great.
Okay, I don't know what got me on this. I think we were talking about it in one of my classes. Have you ever watched...
Was this all leading up to something?
No.
Okay, this is different. Okay,
no,
Jesus Christ.
This is completely different. My mind just wandered. Have you ever walked into your parents, like, masturbating or doing sex, or having sex? Doing sex!
No.
No?
No.
Wow, you suck.
Honestly, kinda...
Kinda what?
Ah! Kinda glad.
No, that's definitely a thing to be glad about.
Yeah.
Okay.
The kinda was... What's it called when you underdo something?
I don't know.
Like, instead of like...
Exaggerating, you're doing the opposite?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Thanks.
Okay, so then the second question, because this is a 2-part series.
All right.
What? Or how did you first like find porn? Like,
I don't remember.
So
do you remember?
Somewhat.
Why?
Okay, so I was watching a YouTuber, and no, there's one of two stories. I was watching a YouTuber.
Jared, long live.
No, Simba.
Jared, okay.
I watched Lion King like a year ago. Actually, no, it was like 2 months ago. What the fuck am I on about?
It's Mufasa was the one who went off the ledge, Jared.
I said Simba because you were holding a baby.
Yeah, but Simba isn't the one that went off the ledge.
Simba! Okay, so the first way is either I was watching a YouTuber, they made a joke about like 12 or 13-year-old them going to Google and typing in images of boobs.
All
and
right.
I was just kind of like, what's so interesting about that? So I did
Okay, no. Okay, Jared, continue. No, continue.
And I did it. I was like, oh, okay.
All right. I don't want to hear about this, honestly.
No, our friend Spencer will know the second version.
Oh no, I don't.
Very well.
I don't like what you just said.
No. Okay, so back on the Xbox 360.
You're not making it better. What are you gonna talk about? The Black Ops 2 icon makers?
No.
You're like, oh.
My stepbrother and I shared a room technically. But
I still don't like this.
We had like one of those fake walls, I guess you can say, to where it was like one side of the room was cut off from the other side by just a wall of like doors.
All right.
So it wasn't very good sound protection.
Oh.
So 12 or 13-year-old me playing on the Xbox every weekend heard my stepbrother fucking his girlfriend.
I don't like this story. I'm dead. I'm dead. That's it. I can't time those. Cause I just can't. I'm done with this level. I don't like ice.